Okay, this project is a snowman project with blended shading on one side, and it works really good for first graders and kindergartners. So you're going to need, the things you'll need are paintbrush, you'll also need white paint, kind of lots of white paint, some bright color that you want to use in the sky. I like to use a bright color that's not blue because you're also going to need blue to do shading on your snow guy. You can use bright blue straight from the tube if you want to, or straight from the bottle, or you can do like I have and use some blue that was mixed with white for some other project. The first thing we want to make is our sky. So the first thing is, you're also going to need some water to dip your brush in, and maybe a paper towel in case you need to, in case you need to blot it out a little bit. So the first thing I like kids to do is start with some white paint and put a lot of white paint really fast in their sky, like this. And I like to have them paint their sky all the way down close to the bottom. If you have a bigger brush than this, that might be a good idea. Sometimes it's hard, it takes a long time to get it all the way covered. Okay, when you've got your sky looking like mostly white on there, then take a little bit of that bright color and start at the top with your bright color and start blending it into the white. This is going to be the color of our sky. Now you can go back and forth between your bright color and your white to create a nice bright mixed up sky here. Looks like a beautiful winter sunset or sunrise maybe. It's fun to blend paint. I'm in the middle of making a video. Keegan, can you wait for a minute until I get done?
I'm going to go and paint my axe and my thorax.
Okay, good idea. Okay, now I've got a pretty good looking sky, and the idea of this sky is that you want it to be darker at the top and lighter at the bottom. If your kids are real tricky, they can even add two colors to that, which can be kind of fun. An orange and a pink is fun. Pink and yellow is really great. Purple can be nice in the sky. Once you've got this all the way down here, now we need a ground place for our snowman to be. You choose straight up white with this. You'll notice that I haven't washed my brush at all. It's really not necessary. See, it's not getting my white mixed up colors at all because it's drying as I'm painting it, and because I'm painting until my brush is empty. You can show kids how to hold your brush handle down low to the paper and drag it like this so that both sides get all the way empty. But did you see how I put that really thick ridge of nice thick wet paint there? And now I'm going to lay it down and just leave it. If I paint a lot over it, it'll make that orange come up and mix into it, and I don't want that. So now I'm going to, hi Sarah, I'm making a video. Please don't make me stop and talk to you in the middle of my video. Thanks. So,
It says that you're not supposed to turn it over and do it
Sarah,
like this.
please don't make me stop and talk to you in the middle of my video. Thank you.
That's gonna ruin the tip.
So now I'm going all the way to the edges, bringing this down a little bit further. Okay, so there's my ground. If I've got places like this where my color bled through a little bit, I can just get more and put on, especially after it's dry. Okay, again, I'm going to paint until my brush is empty. Okay, here's the fun part. Now we're going to make the snowman. Everybody knows that snowmen start with a ball. A ball is a sphere, and we can make our sphere look more like a ball if we get a little bit of blue, and if we make a shadow side. So if I make a letter C on the outside edge of my sphere and blend it around like this, I can make that ball look really much like it really is a ball shape. I'm going to make my next one. If there's too much blue in my white, I might have to wash my brush, but I'm going to try not to. It's okay if a little bit of your sky color kind of blends in. It works best to blend your blue into your white while your white's still a little bit wet. That's why I do it one snowball at a time. If I get a little too much blue, it's okay, because I can come back later with white. Like I have a little more blue than I want, so I'm going to blend it down into this. Okay, last one. I'm just going to get a little bit of white because I still have a lot in my brush. Okay, a little bit of blue. Blue around the outside edge. In this letter C shape, I'm getting in a lot of orange because I'm up here in the orangish sky. But that can look like the sky is reflecting on your snowman, and it's okay. Okay, now I know that this is the direction that my snowman would be casting a shadow. So maybe I'm going to raise the horizon a little bit, because I want to put a cast shadow there. So I'm going to grab a little bit more blue. Cast shadow is the shadow that an object makes on another object. In this case, my snowman is making a cast shadow on the ground. Hopefully that'll make it look like he's sitting down in the snow. Okay, at this point, you stop and let your paint dry. When you come back next time, you can add all those snowman details like nose and hat and buttons and scarf and boots and stick arms with mittens on them and little birdies sitting on there and kitty cats walking around and all that other kind of snowman stuff. But for right now, you put it in the drying rack, write your name on it. One cool thing about tempera paint is you can write your name right on there. And it still works. So put that in the drying rack so that you know whose it is, and next time we'll add all those details. Thanks.